fate of 4 American Idol hopefuls hung in the balance.
One of these groups is the bottom 2, one is the top 2. Which is which? Elliot, Taylor, are we looking at the bottom or the top right here? What do you think? Got Kat and Chris. They safe or is one going home? What do you think, guys? I'll tell you this. Taylor, Elliot, you're safe. Have a seat. Congratulations. Hit the couch.
I was pretty shocked to see, Chris and Catherine both in the bottom 2. That was one of those weeks where it was just, it was kind of a crazy week. It was shocking.
Your top 2 right there. Elliot and Taylor.
I didn't know what to think because I thought, Kat and Chris were both really strong competitors, and it was a toss-up. I didn't know who was going to go home. I didn't think either one of them deserved to be in the bottom, but, top 4, somebody's got to be there. And I was just glad I was safe, and I didn't have to worry about that week,
Chris, step forward. Catherine, step forward. America, your bottom 2.
When Kat and I were in the bottom 2, it was very, very nerve-wracking. I was very nervous, not sure as to what was going to go down, but I felt like I had done my personal best. There were weeks where I was like, I'm going home this week because I didn't feel like I'd done my best. This particular week, I felt great about, and I was pretty happy with it.
Simon, in your opinion, who do you think is leaving tonight?
Who do I think should go based on last night?
Sure.
Catherine.
I wasn't surprised that I was in the bottom 2, but what was shocking was that the week before, Chris, Daughtry, and I were in, they said that we had the top votes of that week. So for both of us to be the following week in the bottom 2, oh my gosh, such a roller coaster of emotions. And I was like, I'm going home. There was no doubt in my mind.
A lot of people predicted both of you could be in our finale. A lot of people predicted, Chris, that you could be the next American Idol. Chris, you are going home tonight. The journey ends. America, you have spoken, and Chris is off the show tonight.
It was like all of a sudden the world froze.
I looked at the entire room, and people's mouths were open, and they just couldn't believe it.
I mean, everyone was shocked. I was shocked.
Kat, you're safe.
I was grateful I was staying, but at the same time, like the overall feeling in the soundstage arena audience was not so good. Everyone's like, boo, boo. They should have just thrown apples at me. I try not to take it personally, but I think they were upset that he was leaving. But somebody voted for me to stay. I don't know who.
A lot of people in shock. Are you?
I'm a little bit in shock.
You surprised?
A little bit.
When he said I was going home, it was like a kick to the face from Chuck Norris.
Surprising. Surprising.
The biggest shock, I think, was when Chris went home. I wasn't expecting that. I knew he was popular. I knew people liked him, but I think that was a classic case of people thinking, he's fine, he's okay, let's vote for someone else.
Chris Daughtry, ladies and gentlemen, based on your votes.
I wasn't expecting it, and that could be taken as me being overconfident, but it wasn't that I was thinking I'm supposed to win the show. It was more thinking that, I killed it the night before, so I felt like, it was definitely a surprise.
Chris Daughtry was amazing. He was my favorite guy on the show. We just really clicked as friends, and we always got along. And I mean, Chris was always such a sweetheart.
I really admired his rockability, I think Chris has always wanted to be a rock star, so it was great for him to see him realizing that, and everybody loved him.
The one thing that Chris had that you must have in order to succeed is this non-tangible thing that you just can't put your finger on it. What is it? Is it his singing? Well, a lot of people can sing. Is it his smile? And I have a smile, but he has this charisma, this persona where he walks into a room and you notice his quiet confidence. And I think that once he gets on stage, it's like, no one can touch me here.
Chris Daughtry is a rock star through and through. It's no surprise to me that he's probably been one of the most successful of that top 5. He's got that great raspy rock voice. He had the right attitude when he performed. He'll be around for a few years yet.
Originally, when I auditioned for Idol, my goal was to be able to support my family and basically just get more gigs doing what I was doing. And I never saw myself headlining arenas, traveling the world, and doing what I do now at the magnitude that we're doing it. So it's been a very, very rewarding experience, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.